the challenge is just getting there. That's well, thank you. That's the because most guys don't see it that way. They see, at least based on my observation, and in American culture, it's very sad. We are brought up to believe our self-worth is based on what we earn and our material status and our achievements in society, and that will then attract a woman, and then we'll have a beautiful family and all this stuff, and everything will be perfect, and we just throw money at it, and it ends up creating, creates guys that have midlife crises and are very sad and don't know what to do with their life and unhappy relationships. But getting to that point where you do care about your partner and you get pleasure from their pleasure, that is a wonderful thing. And that's what one program we have, and we have it with general massage and also with our product. But the goal is that once a week, each partner agrees that one day, whether weekend or whatever, the man gives the woman a massage for 15 or 20 minutes or does something for her solely for her pleasure, and he's paying 100% attention to her, just for her. So she knows that on Friday night or Saturday morning, she's going to get at least 15 minutes, hopefully a half an hour or an hour of undivided attention and pampering by somebody that cares for her. And then at the same time, the woman agrees that one day a week, she's going to do that for her partner and basically do within the constraints of what she's, consent is always an issue there. But within what she's comfortable with, she's going to take care of his needs. So if he wants sexual release, if she doesn't want to have intercourse, she can, there are manual techniques, there are many things you can do, but she will do that. So then the guy at the same time and the woman can know, okay, on the weekend, I'm going to get that time that is me time, that is me being totally focused on by my partner. And it does a really cool thing as it evolves, because we say if you commit to doing it for just 4 weekends, most people get hooked, but people start looking forward to
the receiving
what they can do for their partner. And it helps kind of build that momentum of as we call mundita, of thinking, wow, if I did that, they'd really like it. So that is one kind of mechanical process that we go through for that. But the biggest challenge is everything we have in our media and culture here teaches us to basically earn money and buy stuff, and throws away the relationship aspect of it. And that's where most of the guys that I interact with are coming from, unfortunately, until they get older. And then they
there is an interesting transition point. I mean, I think once we kind of overcome that point of 35 onwards, there's potentially, I guess if we don't fall into the midlife crisis bracket, a different kind of awareness that's brought to the table. I think why we haven't really stepped up the urgency of wanting to change these mindsets. And it's like you were mentioning before about women really stepping up to the plate and taking that responsibility and really, in my opinion, advancing far more than what a lot of men are doing. That should really be the invitation to a lot of men to step up into that space and actually go, okay, well, instead of being polarized, how can we become this man that is really connecting the feminine with the masculine and becoming more of an integrated species of man, rather than just sort of one that is just masculine or just feminine? Because, just on the concept of the feminine, it's like when a woman experiences a man too much in his feminine, it becomes repulsive. So we need to also learn how to navigate those spaces and actually be able to be very integrated with that. But once again, I also don't see in sort of the mainstream literature and narratives that integration is important. It's more, being masculine is X, Y, Z, being feminine is X, Y, and Z. And yes, it's for the masculine to contain the feminine. But I'm masculine and feminine. I need a relationship with both those sides. And it's knowing how to navigate that space, on an individualized level, but also how I relate that to my partner. How can we dance within that space?